cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones, they do.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. This will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Chargers offense set to go to work, leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide. And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Ekeler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 49-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Clelin Ferrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. And that will be incomplete. Had the pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down.
Now Carr. They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
No score after one on EA Sports. They'll run here with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Las Vegas.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Carr to throw again. And knocked in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. To have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Now Carr to try again after the pick six. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 1,000-yard rusher is a rookie. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Brings up throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right.
Oh my
For the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He's at the 50. 30, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Chargers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
The kick is good.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. The defensive that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Here's Herbert down on 2nd down. He gets it left side of Johnson. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Oh, good.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, Don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to
No.
ride that line as he moves on in his career.
This nigga make any
The rookie of his intended target. And it's second down. To throw again. Carr eluding the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Carr. Flush to his right.
Good throw. Finally make a good throw. Come on,
And
man.
he'll take it into the end zone for
Why
a
you guys
Raider
doing this? Come on,
touchdown.
bro. 2 pick sixes.
Nelson Aguilar. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders
Come
are
on,
back
man.
with
Why
a
you
score.
back in this? I have to go back to
It's
playing
up
this.
and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
Good.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las
Following the
Vegas.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I was calm with the week. My fault.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So we have reached halftime with an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Chargers 21. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and
dog. I just took it off with safety, dog. That is now in
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, the really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
38.
Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I don't know my listeners. That's not anything I want for Christmas.
Shotgun now for Carr. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Carr, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with 1st and 10. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's complete. Henry. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go.
Come on, man. It's a kick.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Not in the face. What?
He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll buy some time. And he's got
all the lady ones.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Carr being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw his Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the ball downfield, They count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown,
that's a puck on them.
is Carlson.
It's some,
It's
get back, what?
Returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Get back,
It's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Come on, man. Come on,
Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Back to back.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's now third down and long.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. Now fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now.
That's disrespectful to punt it.
Goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's disrespectful.
This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind.
That's caught inside the 25.
That's disrespectful to punt it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Operating from the gun, Carr.
No.
Right.
Oh my God.
Hooked on by Casey Hayward.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On the pickup, it's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. This is to him over the middle. Just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Yes, sir. That's right. Come on.
First down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Rock the Beretta.
Throwing again.
Little cheddar. Oh my God, bro. This game is so good, huh? So good.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
So good, bro. This game is the best game in the world. This game is the best game in the world.
Jonathan Abram picks it.
Come on, bro. Stop trying. Stop trying. Bye.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Daniel Carlson.
A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Henry's got it.
Get this shit over.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun. Here's Herbert.
Come on, man. Get up.
And that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So it's Raider football as they get you reset. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking for the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
You're different.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw, it's Carr. Rolling to his right. Aguilar has him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looks like this. Okay. I'm like that first. The breakfast.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr eluding the pressure. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And heading out for another drive, the Raiders defense. They haven't had their A-game, but I guess because of their offense, they haven't really needed their A-game, Charles.
No, they have not. They've done what they've had to do today, which is protect a pretty big lead. But it hasn't been the best day in terms of stuffing people and really shutting down an offense. Maybe one last possession, they can actually get that accomplished.
It's fun for you and I to watch this shootout.
It's almost like someone fired a starter's pistol, and they've been going ever since.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. From the gun, Herbert, a gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert back to the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Interception.
Oh, dang it.
He'll take over 1st and 10.
Little dough free clothing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.